There comes a moment in every man's life when pain feels unbearable. Maybe it's heartbreak, failure, or betrayal that blindsides you. It knocks the wind out of you. You feel lost, stuck, and maybe even hopeless. But let me tell you something. Pain is not the end of your story. No. It's the beginning of your strength. Pain can do two things. It can break you or it can build you. And today, I'm going to show you how to make sure it builds you. My son, one day you will feel this too. And when it's moments like that come, I want you to hear my voice and know that you were made for this moment. You were made to overcome. So let's go. Life will knock you down. That's a guarantee. Maybe you're dealing with something right now, a loss, a disappointment, a moment where you feel like no matter what you do, it's just not enough. I've been there. More times than I can count, and I know what it feels like to think the pain will never end. But I know this for sure. Every struggle, every battle, every painful moment is shaping you into the man you were meant to become. Pain is like fire. It can destroy you or it can refine you. It can burn everything to the ground or it can forge you like steel. The question is, will you let it destroy you or will you let it be the catalyst that makes you stronger? Because pain isn't the problem. It's just what you do with it that matters. Most people run from pain. They distract themselves, scrolling, drinking, blaming, pretending it doesn't exist. But here's the truth. Avoiding pain only gives it more power over you. You can't heal what you refuse to face. I know, because I've tried it. When I lost my time with you, son, I was angry. I wanted to fight the whole entire world. I was in resistance, and I wanted revenge. But the more I fought reality, the more I suffered. But the day I accepted it, the day I learned its lesson, the day I took and looked pain in the eye and said, I see you, but I don't own you, and you don't own me. That was the day I started taking my power back. Acceptance isn't giving up. It's acknowledging what is real so you can do something with it. If you lost everything, feel that. Be in that moment. If you're struggling, admit it. When you accept what is, you can finally start to change it and make what you want it to become. But here's the part no one tells you. Acceptance is painful too. It means admitting to life didn't go the way you planned. It means sitting in discomfort, but discomfort is where your growth happens. If you ever find yourself fighting reality, ask yourself this one thing. What am I refusing to accept? What are the truths I'm running from? Because when you stop running, you start rising. Here's the next truth you need to hear. Life doesn't take and care if you're ready. It will hit you anyway. And in those moments, you have two choices. Life either breaks you or life builds you. I've had moments where I felt like I couldn't take one more hit. Moments when I thought the fight wasn't worth it, but I kept going. Not because it was easy, but because I refused to let the pain win. How will you overcome adversity? First, break it down. What is the actual problem? What is one step you can do today to move yourself forward? Doesn't got to be monumental. Just something in the direction of what you want your life to be. Commit to action. Even if it's small, even if it feels insignificant, move forward. And keep fighting every day when it's hard, especially when it's hard. Never give up. That's the time you dig deep. That's the time you move. Most people give in too soon. They get this close to being where they need to be at, and they don't finish it. They quit when it gets tough. But champions like you, they keep going long after everyone else has stopped. One day, life will push you to your limits. And when that moment comes, I want you to hear my voice. Stand up. Keep going. You are stronger than this, and you can overcome. So let's turn past the pain into motivation, right? Pain is energy, and you have two choices. It can drain you or it can fuel you. Think about that. The most successful people in the world, athletes, leaders, warriors, didn't get there because life was easy. They got there because they took their pain and turned it into power. You failed? Good. Now work harder. You got rejected? Great. Now prove them wrong. You feel lost? Awesome. Now find your direction. Every setback is a step and a setup for the comeback if you choose to use it to your advantage. Life is going to test you. It will knock you down again and again and again. But the real question is, how fast will you get back up? The first time life hits, it might take you weeks to overcome. It might take you months or even years. Hopefully not that long. But as it keeps coming, it's going to get faster and faster. The next time, weeks. Next time, days. Eventually, you'll take the hit, shake it off, and keep moving immediately. Because resilience isn't about never failing. It's about never staying down. So when life gets tough, don't ask yourself, why me? Or ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And how can I grow? One day, you'll face your own battles. And when that day comes, I need you to remember this. You have my blood in your veins, my son. And that matters. And that means you don't quit. You rise, you fight, and you overcome. Pain is part of life. No one escapes it. But most people make one of two mistakes. They let the pain define them, or they let the pain destroy them. My son, you will do neither. Every great man was shaped by struggle, and you are no different. So when pain comes knocking, stand up, look that pain straight in the eye, and say, I do not break. I do not quit. I was made for more. My son, you were made to overcome. Now go out there and prove it.